We'd like to get an idea of the step-by-step process that a homeschooler or a new homeschooler would go through to give you the notice of intent online. And then we'd also like to look at the review when an established homeschool goes online to review the data that you have and make sure it's correct.
Okay. Our website, and then on the left side there's a homeschool tab, and you click on homeschool, and then there's another link or bullet to let you click on the notice of intent. Once you go there, you will input your information for your homeschool, and that is what name you want to give your homeschool, your address, the chief administrator, identify the people living in the household who will also be instructors. Once you complete that form and hit submit, you will receive an email back from DNPE saying that we've received your information. Print this page, which is the email, which will serve as your cover sheet for faxing in your diploma evidence. If you're not aware of where you can fax your diploma evidence, you can print off that cover sheet or that email and mail in your diploma evidence with the copy of the email. Otherwise, you will use it as your cover sheet for a fax and fax us your diploma evidence. Once we receive your diploma evidence, you will receive another email saying you are now in our database, and the form actually says official registration, non-public school registration, and that information will show what we currently have and the date that you were put into the open homeschool database for North Carolina.
Okay, so if you've established a new homeschool and you want to have some record, you could actually print that second email out and take it to the bookstore or whatever and get your homeschool discount.
Right, that's what we encourage families to do, because the orange cards that used to go out before are not going out anymore. That email confirmation, that second email, is the information that says you are truly in our open homeschool database. Okay. For families who mail in their notice of intent, we will also send them the same type of form back to them through mail if they did not provide an email address when mailing in their forms. If they provide an email address when mailing in their form, we email them that same form.
Can they access this notice of intent form online 24/7?
The form right now is not online 24/7. Okay. We're trying this out to see how it goes, to see how difficult it is. Our first thought was, if people don't have access to the internet, then maybe we shouldn't put the form up. So far, we haven't received many calls saying, I can't find the form. More of the calls are still coming in like normal, and they're hitting the number to go to the packet line, and they leave their information to receive the packet via mail.
Okay. Okay. So they can also go online to ask for information packet from you all as well?
No, there is not an option online to ask for the packet.
Okay.
Online.
Okay.
So if they need a packet, they should call to DNPE. When they go online to complete the online survey update, they have to have their school ID number, which can be found on their gray postcard next to their county. They need that number, and then inside the gray card is the access code. They enter in their school ID, and then it asks for the access code. And once they get into it, the next question will ask them if their homeschool has been terminated, and they answer yes or no, and from there it moves them through what information we have. So if they say no, we're not terminating, the next screen will show them their address and phone number, email, whatever we have for them in our database, and then they can either say I have no changes or I have changes. If there are changes, the next screen will come up to allow them to make changes. And ultimately, once they make changes, it will, or not make changes. If they have no change, or if they do, The next to the last screen is simply asking them to input their enrollment numbers and also whether or not they are opting into the inspection by mail or opting out.
Okay. Now, if they decide they don't want to give you the numbers of enrollment, their enrollment numbers, but they want to give you the other information, can they do that?
Well, what the survey is set up to do, they have to give us at least one student enrollment number, because to open a homeschool, you have to have at least one student. So they can't get away from that page until they put in at least one.
Okay.
And once they do that, then it will take them to the end of the survey.
Now, how about the review forms? Are they online?
When you say review forms,
the page that you would go to check your information.
The survey is only open from August 1st through September 30th.
Right. Okay.
All right, and so after September 30th, if someone needs to make sure that we have their current information, they will simply call us to say, I want to make sure that you have my current address, telephone number, email address. Okay. And we will do that on the phone as we've always done.
Okay. Another thing is a lot of folks have not given DNPE their email address, so that's an opportunity to give you their email address.
Right, that's an opportunity to provide it. Whatever information we have in our database is what will show when they log into the online survey.
Okay.
We want all of the homeschool families to know that DNPE, we're truly here to help them and to make their process as easy as possible, all while we're trying to make sure that we're doing what we're required to do by state law. So whenever people call, whatever question they have, they should know that we're going to answer their question to the best of our ability and be of as much assistance as we can. So don't think that we're not going to help, or if there are circumstances where they just can't do something online, that we're not going to be sensitive to their needs, because we will be.
Well, Chena, we do thank you for taking your valuable time to sit down with us and go over these policy changes. And I know we at NCHE appreciate the can-do attitude as far as helping homeschoolers, and we've always found DNPE to be very helpful for homeschooler community, as well as all the non-public schools in the state. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Spencer.